What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in my last video I did an Ableton audio effects auto filter tutorial, and I just explained the ins and outs of the auto filter in Ableton. So I did say I was going to do this video because my first baseline video, I did a techno baseline, and it has without a doubt more plays on that video than I have in all my other videos combined, like over 2,000 views on it, and it seemed to have helped a lot of people, and I've got some positive feedback with it. So I'm going to do a G house baseline tutorial today. So I have a 4 on the floor kick loop in here. I think it's from my cymatics pack, and I just made it 2 bars just to save time for the video. I also wanted to just to save time so you're not watching me do trial and error. I have closed hi-hats on the upbeat. I have snares on the 2 and 4. I have some shakers and another hi-hat just to add some groove to it. So nothing crazy, very simple, but G house is actually very simple. So we're going to use Serum and Operator to make our main sounds of the bass line. So we're going to do Command Shift M, and also for this tutorial we are going to be using a Serum preset. But if you guys are going to try to produce tracks and have them out there, try not to use like presets. Now, I'm not saying they're like the worst thing, you should never use it, but try to get creative and try to get something. But this preset just sounds very G house to me. So for G house, we're going to be in the G minor scale, which is G, A sharp, C, D, D sharp, F, back up to G. So I have an idea for a bass line in my head. Very simple. We're not going to stray away from the key of G that much. So I'm going to try to draw this in. Yeah, sorry if I'm humming or doing do. I'm just trying to get my thought out here by typing it in, because I don't feel like going to get my MIDI keyboard. Whoops, let me get these things out of here. Also, even though this technically isn't in the scale, G sharp will work. Sometimes it will just give it like a harder, meaner sound. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so with a 4 bar you can like have a little more repetition and then variate the very end of it to make it sound like a full 4 bar melody. But so for the second bar it's going to be all in G. Like I said, G house is very simple, so I do like the way this sounds. It's good enough for now. Yeah, it's groovy. So we're going to drag in some audio effects. We're going to drag in an EQ. We're going to take the sub out, anything under 100 hertz, because that's why we have Operator. I have a sub coming in for that because I really just like the punchiness and the mids and highs of this bass. So we're also going to bring in a compressor, do a 4:1 ratio, sidechain it to the kicks, and get a little gain reduction. Alright, so we're going to Command C and Command V this. Bring this down. We're going to drag these notes out a little bit because we need a little more sub in the track. Alright, so yep, this is what we have so far. Oh, wait, whoops, my bad. Yeah, by the way, with the operator, same, pretty much the same as the preset. When you drag it in, I just dragged in the second oscillator a little more. We're going to sidechain this as well. We'll do a 5-to-1 ratio on this one and get a little bit more gain reduction. Alright, we'll just get our levels right. And obviously I'm not mixing this, so nothing really seems too loud. I think I did all this when I was drawing this stuff in. Alright, and if you want, we can pan some of this to one side, pan that, and then pan the shaker. Is this the shaker? It's not really a shaker, but pan that, and just creates a little more space in the mix. Also, we can, I like the Hyperbit sample pack. This was a free sample pack, and Hyperbits is an amazing producer, and he does have a lot of stuff online that can help other producers. I highly suggest you checking him out. So bring in white noise, way too loud, cut some cut some low ends out of that. Alright, so that's basically what you have. Did a bass line in 8 tracks, and you can also add some like ear candy, like some wobbles or some just special effects or whatever you want. But that's the basics of making a G House bass line. I hope this helped you guys. It was my pleasure making it. I hope to do more videos with production and maybe making a whole track or doing a whole build up or a whole breakdown and stuff like that. If you like the video, please hit subscribe. I'm gonna do what's next on the Ableton audio effects. Next, we're gonna do the auto pan for the Let's Learn Ableton effects. And thanks for watching.